Returning to competition after an injury can be both physically and emotionally exhausting. For a woman competing this weekend at the Lazy Arena up in Guthrie, we've learned that's only part of her story.
News 9's Mike Glover shows us how it's also part of her horses.
Lauren and her horse Watchie are both survivors of horrific injuries, but they're here competing this weekend at the Lazy E.
I went to a local rodeo and watched thrill racing, and I decided that's what I wanted to do.
In 2015, Lauren was attending to her horses when one became spooked and trampled her.
I was in and out of consciousness, and I somehow managed to call my mom.
Lauren's mom found her, battered and beaten.
I was covered in blood and just sitting there holding my face.
Lauren doesn't remember much of what happened, but she was in pretty bad shape.
I had a lacerated liver, sprained ankle, crushed my eye sockets, broke my nose. I have 8 plates in my face.
Lauren would undergo complete facial reconstruction, and after a lengthy hospital stay and months in rehab, Lauren was back riding, despite her doctor's objection.
He was like, I know you're probably not going to listen to what I say. He was like, but at least be careful, run in a helmet. So I ran in a helmet actually for 2 years.
But Lauren isn't the only one that had to overcome adversity. Her horse Watchie also had a serious injury.
She tore her suspensory ligament, and it's a ligament that runs down the back of all 4 of their legs. Hers was her left hind.
The injury left Watchie sidelined for 8 months, so her best friend Grits came out of retirement.
I decided to see what Grits would do at a rodeo, and she won second at the first rodeo she went to.
Watchie is back competing and ready to go for this weekend's IFR at the Lazy E.
I trust her with my life, and she trusts me with hers.
Now, Lauren is currently ranked number 2 in the world, but if she does well this weekend, she could take over that number 1 spot. I'm Mike Glover for Oklahoma's own News 9.
Oh, we wish her luck, and we're always looking for those good stories. Send us your story ideas to somethinggood@griffin.news.